supposed to go. I just changed my cam chain tensioner, and I think I need to tighten it up a little bit more, because I'm hearing this little bit of a rattling noise that I didn't typically normally hear before, and I have a feeling it's because I need to tighten my cam chain tensioner just a little bit. This thing right here, it's a new one I installed, and it's an APE manual cam chain tensioner, so you can adjust it. The bike does feel different for some reason now that I've changed the cam chain tensioner, but I think I just need to tighten it just maybe like a 16th to an 1/8 of a turn, just a little bit more. But yeah, I've not done this in a long time. Motovlogging. This feels weird. It feels good though. It feels familiar. Like I haven't motovlogged in a long time, and it feels good actually. To get on the bike and start talking to yourself. Yield, sand, car, van, trailer, turns, car, another car, another car. Jeez, I've never seen that many cars back here at once. But yeah, my bike, you're probably wondering why my bike's back to stock. Well, then again, you might not be wondering why my bike is back to stock. Well, truth be told, my bike is for sale. And most likely will leave to its new owner on Sunday morning. Today it's Saturday, or no, today's Friday. It's supposed to start raining here a little bit, up until tomorrow, all day tomorrow. But it hasn't started raining yet, which is great because I need to take my bike on a farewell ride. The last ride, rumble strip. The last ride ever on this bike. I have not been riding as much. I have something to admit. I don't know why, but I just haven't been up to riding as much. I think it's because I've ridden everywhere around here in town, and I just don't feel like riding around. It's really boring now around town. There's nothing to ride. I've seen all the roads. Yeah, I have not been riding as much lately. I just haven't been as into it as I used to for some reason. Because I was looking at the last oil change I had on my bike. You know, I do my oil changes every 3,000 miles just to be safe. And the last oil change that I had was in July, I think, of last year. That means since July of last year, I have not even put 3,000 miles on my bike. But that just shows you like how I've not been riding as much lately. No idea. I mean, it could just be a natural thing of not being as interested in it as I used to be. Or it could be, or I don't know. I haven't been into it, and this is the first time I've motovlogged in a long time as well, and it feels pretty good, but I'm not as enthused about it as I used to be when I first started in 2008. I know tons of people have started videoing and then end up stopping, and a lot of us have just been putting out a video every now and then. But yeah, I enjoy, you know, cameras and technology and filming's fun. It's just not as fun to film around town because it's kind of boring after a while, riding the same roads all the time with no real purpose and just to you know, ride around. So excuse me. It tasted like Subway. I had Subway for dinner, just in case you wanted to know. But yeah, it is kind of sad that I have not been, you know, I haven't been as motivated and into filming and motovlogging as much. But I actually do miss it, and so I feel like basically if I do put out a video, it's because I genuinely feel like putting out a video, like I want to. And if I'm not completely up to it, or I just don't feel like doing it, I won't do it. I'm not going to force myself to do something I don't want to do. And I genuinely feel like motovlogging right now, and it feels great doing it unforced and whatnot. And there's another thing I gotta say too, is Oh, that something smells great. You know, there's a Pizza Hut I just passed, and I think I could smell the pizzas or something. It smelled so good. There are so many freaking motovloggers out now that it's impossible to watch them all, really. I think I'm subscribed to 533 channels right now. That's quite a lot of channels. And just thinking about it, if each one of those people puts out, you know, just one video a week, or maybe even one video a month, that's 533 videos that I'm trying to watch. Most of my time is taken up by watching YouTube and sitting at the computer and just watching YouTube. And I haven't been commenting as much either, because, you know, you're just watching YouTube, and unless something jumps out at you. I'm a pretty boring person to begin with, so I'm not very creative when it comes to thinking of what to say all the time. So sometimes I just post a short comment just to show that I have watched the video or whatever. And a lot of times I won't even post a comment. I'll just watch the video and then just like, okay, I'll thumb it up and on to the next video. But it's a good thing that the community's growing. Motovlogging is blowing up, and it's great. If you think about it, it grows exponentially, because like if one person tells two people, and those two people that tell those two people, you know, it just keeps growing higher and higher. Why am I going so slow? But yeah, I've been kind of addicted to YouTube as well. So much addicted to YouTube to the point where it's like consuming my life, as in watching videos and not going out and doing life myself. I've been a hermit crab all the time, just staying at home all the time, but YouTube's unfortunately giving me another excuse to stay at home and not do anything. Which has got to turn around, and I got to change something, because my life right now is pretty stagnant and boring, and I have no idea what to do. Triple X Deadhead made a video just recently about life changes in college and whatnot, and he made a video last year about, you know, crossroads, or what we do in the crossroads in life. And I'm pretty much at that crossroads in my life right now. And his video had a bunch of very helpful information. So is my lens wet? Let me wipe it down.